Greetings from the land of Canada, my name is Nooch and welcome back to another Fortnite gameplay. And today, I'm gonna be making a video for the 4th time in a row. It's kinda hype. And I've been going over the videos that I have uploaded recently and reading a whole bunch of the comments. And so far, it's had a lot of good reviews and a lot of good feedback that I've seen. There's a couple of things here and there, you know, vocal minority stuff that I'm sure plays a little bit of repeat in some people's heads, you know, over here and there. Like, some people might not mention it, but I'm sure there's a little bit of it just in general for some people. But the thing is, you can't really mess with a formula that works. And what I mean by that is that this is like the best spot in the game. I'm gonna start every commentary by saying this. I'm gonna go here a lot, guys. I mean, the gameplay is still very like different each time I go here. Like, that's why I do it. It's very varied, you know. Like, there's a lot of RNG in this game, where people go, how your items appear in like different areas and stuff. Like, there's still like a lot of variety for each of the times that I go here. Regardless, it's by far the place that I have had the most success, and I will continue to see success here. Which, I mean, it's like it's gonna take me 4 hours to find a gameplay in a different spot if I land out other places, or it's gonna take me like an hour if I land here. So I mean, now I just need to be playing a lot, right? Like, if I can just land, like, if I could play like for 6 hours and land here every time and get like 5 wins or something, that's 5 videos I have. That frees up my next day to do whatever I want, and all of a sudden I can be productive. Because right now I feel like a lot of my time is being spent making videos, which is nice. I like that. I miss that. It's great. But I just need to start stockpiling again. That's the thing. Because right now I'm looking for a job. I know it's crazy, right? Like, that's the thing. I feel like Hutch back in the day. He said way back in the day that he was quitting YouTube. He couldn't do YouTube anymore. He was sick of it. He was done with it. Like, I don't know if it was... I forget what the specific reasons for it were. I don't think it was necessarily an income thing. But for me, it's an income thing. I absolutely love the fan base. Like, honestly, I will never get tired of reading comments, of like seeing people's reactions to my videos and stuff. That is by far like the best part about what I do, 100%. Because the money is almost non-existent, and if there is money, it's coming from fans, which is like insane if you think about it. Like, I literally have the best fans in the world. For me to be able to upload videos and still like be able to sustain myself in some regard without having like hundreds of thousands of views, you know. And like, it's specifically a few people that do it, but like I said, it's a small subject. It's a small amount of people that truly make the whole like the greater, like, it's the greater good, right? Like, I wouldn't have those fans if I didn't have you guys. So it's just, I'm so in debt to you guys, and I'm so grateful to have everybody as fans. It's just, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how I can give back to you guys other than just wanting to post as much as I can, because I know you guys enjoy my videos, and I want to keep posting for you guys and all that stuff. So essentially, I need to be looking for a job because I don't make enough from YouTube videos, but I still want to make YouTube videos. That's why I want to go to this spot every single time. I want to play for like 4 hours on one day, get like 6 or 7 wins, who knows, because like I can win games off of this. Not, well, I mean, I wouldn't say easily, but like way more easy than everywhere else that I go. So essentially, I just want to bring you guys as many videos as possible and as consistent as possible, regardless of like the actual, I don't know, like, you guys say that it's a little bit like, well, not you guys, not everybody, but there's like 1 or 2 people who said that it's kind of boring, and I see that. I see you. Vocal minority, let's go. You know, you got to keep everybody happy. That's how you grow as a fan base. That's how you grow as a channel, you know. And the thing is, I don't have much of a choice, so I'm just trying to like let you guys know why I'm doing this, because it's just, I enjoy going to this spot over and over again, and it's like, it's really good. Like, even my friends that I play with sometimes, like, every time we go to other spots, it's just kind of boring. Like, we don't really get that far. And the second we go here, it's the boom, top 10, boom, top 3, boom, wins. Like, it's crazy. It's just such a good spot. So until it gets nerfed, which it's gonna get nerfed, once people start to figure out how ridiculously overpowered this is, they're gonna remove a lot of the chest spawns. I'm like 100% sure of that, because they can't just have one obscure spot in the map be like the greatest area for you to go, because nobody knows about the spot. Like, not a lot of people know that this is the second best spot to go in the game, bro. It's not common knowledge. And like, I'm just sort of like using that to farm W's. It's great. But like I said, okay, because I want to talk to you guys about my life a little bit here and sort of get like because I like making these videos personal, because it's like sort of a commentary on myself, and it's like a way that I can look back on myself and see like where I've come from and like how I've proceeded with all of my like doings and my going abouts. Because right now, I'm in a position where I have no idea how to find a job. I basically let YouTube carry me when I was younger and when I was like a teenager, so I never had to hustle, you know. I was one of those guys who wasn't a super genius like Mitch, who said I'm gonna be a millionaire and then I can retire by the time I'm 20, and it's like, oh my god, you know. Like I never had that in mind. I was just doing it because it was fun, so I missed out on a lot of the learning experiences of actually going through life, you know. Like, I don't know how to find a job. I don't know what it means to hustle when like it really comes down to the nitty gritty, because like I've always just had YouTube money to sustain me. It's always just been like a game, you know. Like, I just got to be good at the game. You're good at the game, you'll succeed, and that's it. And like, that was always the mentality for me, no matter what. And I just never had the same hustle that other people had. I never had the same vision, because I always just used it as a hobby. And like, that's how like Mitch carrying me through YouTube. Like, I want to basically call him out right now and say that I would not nearly have had even close to the amount of success that I had on YouTube if it wasn't for Mitch. And the way that he networked, that's like a huge part of it, is the way that he networked. He just networked with everybody that was huge, and he always just wrote letters, put himself out there. And like, I never had that. I just was like, okay, Mitch, he films with me all the time, and I can like film with him right now, right? Like, we can just go and film with Team Crafted, and we can film with Preston and Vic and Lachlan and all them. So great, you know. So I took it for granted. So now none of them talk to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally, I don't know what to do at this point, because I can't find a job. I don't know what it means to hustle. Like, I don't know what it means to put your feet on the pavement and just get your CVs out there, get your resumes for like different companies to be able to look at it and say, hey, I want to hire this guy. I don't know what it takes, because I never experienced it. I never knew what it meant to like put my feet on the ground and just actually just go. And I feel like that's a reason why I'm struggling a lot right now. Which, I mean, that's life, you know. Like, I'm not, I'm healthy, you know. I feel good about like where I am right now in terms of just being like being happy and stuff. Like, I'm very happy. I'm not depressed. I'm not anxious. You know, nothing like that. It's just that I need to get a life. You know, like, I need to get a life, bro. Like, I need to go out there. I need to have some boss diss me, and I need to, I don't know. I can't just be playing Fortnite all day. And like, I still just want, and like, a lot of people right now are probably saying, Matt, what the fuck are you doing still making videos? And the answer is, it's a hobby, man. And like, I love Fortnite. I'm addicted. This game's sick. And it's like, it's not destructive necessarily. I mean, if I'm like streaming and I'm like doing a little bit of like positive, if there's anything coming out of it that's positive, I can justify it, you know. But it's hard, man. It's hard. I don't know how to find a job. I'm weak. I'm at a weak point in my life. I'm at the lowest point that I've had in a while, and I'm sharing that with you guys right now just because I'm trying to open up, right? I want to make sure that you guys get like the full transparency vibe here, because I mean, I'm good. Like, I'm a happy, healthy guy, and I just need to freaking hustle, man. I need to put my feet on the pavement. I need to find a job, and I need to just suck it up. Someone needs to be my boss. They need to tell me what to do, because Lord knows I don't have friends anymore in high places. Vic doesn't talk to me. Mitch barely talks to me. Rob kind of talks to me sometimes. Me and Preston are the furthest from speaking terms that I can possibly describe, and like, that's just it, you know. Like, I need to get myself together. It's tough. So that's why I want to kind of just like, I don't. I want to keep making vids for you guys because it's great. I love it. I love the feedback. It's incredible, and it's truly a blessed phenomena that I'm able to experience. And like, who knows, if I end up getting better at this game, then like maybe I'll acquire a larger fan base, and I'll look back at this video and be like, wow, maybe this transparency wasn't needed. Maybe talking like this and all that probably wasn't a good idea. But I've got nothing to lose, man. I don't care. Like, I actually don't care if you guys know all about me, because it's just that's who I am right now, and I've nothing. I've nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear at all. Sorry, my microphone dipped a bit. So simple as that. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys because I want you guys to trust me when I say things, because like I'm not a scumbag at all. There's people out there who are scumbags, and I know who they are, and like I just don't. They're just anything that has to do with corporations, man. Because I want to be the small guy, you know. Like I want to be the small guy, or I want to be the lucky guy. One of those guys. I don't want to be the dude who owns the corporation who ruins a bunch of people's lives so that he can make a bunch of money. Like I want to be the guy who gets by on a minimum wage job or like a medium wage job and lives comfortably. And like I have relationships and friends that I still have from before I started YouTube, so I'm blessed to have those friends as well. And simple as that, you know, like I can't rely on the people I used to know anymore, because as soon as I stopped being valuable to them, they didn't want anything to do with me. They would decided their time was worth somewhere else, and I'm giving you guys the full Nelson here, you know, the suplex, the huge life check, you know, where it's not everything is sunshine and rainbows. But all I'm letting you guys know is that I'm fine. I'm in a great spot right now. And it's rocky, and we've all been through tough times, but well, it'll all work out for the better. You know, you just gotta hustle, you know, feet on the ground. Finding a job is a job itself. That's what I'm learning. And like I'm a late bloomer. I've always said that, you know. It's always been like a tough thing for me to just get to where I'm going. But better late than never, you know? Like that's another thing I always say. Better late than never. At least I got there. So, and that's it. That's just it, man. I want to find a job. But I mean, what I mean by lucky is I thought that I was lucky when I first started doing YouTube, but I didn't have the same cutthroat mentality that most people had when like they were pulling it off and wanting to make it big, where they just kind of like, that's just the way that social networking goes, man. Like it's just like that's how people make it. That's how people make it. It's crazy. Like some people have it in them, some people don't. I just wanted to like I wanted to feel what it was like to be lucky, you know. And that's what I truly thought. I was like, I got lucky, you know. Like I was able to be like one of the big guys, you know. I don't feel like I felt like I was very open with who I recorded with all the time. Like I didn't think about anybody. I was like, okay, this guy's cool. Let's record with him. I'm gonna give him his shot too, you know, all this stuff. And I just got carried by Mitch, because that mentality that, you know, nice guys finish last. You know how it works. So how can you blame me at this point? I mean, for some people it's like, yeah, you fucking freeloader, like get a job, asshole. You've done nothing with your life. It's like that's not necessarily true. Like at least I wasn't a boon. At least I wasn't like a complete and utter dickhead who ruined lives, you know? Like I was always a nice guy, you know? Like I'm always trying to make people's lives better around me, you know? I feel like that's one thing that I've always sort of philosophized about and been like, as long as I can go out knowing that I made a difference, a positive impact in this world, you know, I'm not trying to be on top. I'm trying to be around, you know. I'm not trying to be on top. I'm trying to experience everything, you know. I'm the Nooch. I'm the neutral guy. I'm the guy in the middle. I don't want to be at the bottom. I don't want to be at the top. I want to see the world around me. And like this is like really fucking deep. This is way too deep. So, still, like I never wanted to be successful in terms of like wanting to be a millionaire and everything like that. Like that just never was, and like, cause I never had a vision for that, you know. Like I was like, okay, if I got lucky enough, maybe I could make it like that. But like that's what I was thinking with Dota, you know. Maybe if I just get lucky enough in Dota, and I never had the same work ethic, and I'd never had the same cutthroat mentality to get to the top, because I couldn't work hard enough because I didn't have it in me, right? Like, I mean, I got so close and so far in that game, but it never worked out. I was never able to play with a team. You know, I was never able to hold down four people and say, listen, you guys are going to have to win with me, and we're going to do it. And I didn't know how to tell them that, and I didn't know how to communicate that in a way that's congruent with like a positive, like a positive outcome. You know, it's hard. It's really hard, especially since I have, like I said, like I sometimes get like very frustrated with some stuff, and like I make offhand comments that like I don't use the right tone in some regards, and like I said, like I'm very unstable when it comes to like handling high pressure situations, and when something goes wrong, I just I just vent, you know, I just have to vent. I have to yell, I have to say something, and that's like really bad for some people when they see that, because they're like, this guy's unstable, I don't want to be around him. And like I've ruined a lot of relationships that way. And like I can't like, especially with fans, you know, like that's what I mean. Like I've everything to live for with my fans. Like you guys give me, like, you guys are just incredible. And like that's just it. I just want more viewers. Like I just want more people to make their life, like I want to make people's lives better. I want people to watch my videos and have a sense of belonging, where like they're a part of something bigger, and they were just there, like, you know, we're a collective, we're friends, you know, like everybody here is like-minded. It's tough to do that though, but I know I can do it, and I know because I've done it before, and it's not necessarily like the same way that everybody else does it. So it's tough though. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens in the future. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to the future, because I'm good at this game. I know that I'm good at this game, and I'm good at anything that I put my mind to when it comes to video games. I can do it. I know it. And that was like the thing with the thing with Dota, is it was never like evident to me that I could never make it in the big leagues. Like even in this game, I don't think I'll be able to make it in the big leagues, but I want to be just good enough, you know, like I want to be above average, and I feel like that's respectable. And just sometimes being respectable isn't enough, which I mean, I feel like in Dota that was the case. In Fortnite, we'll see. Only time will tell if being a respectable Fortnite player is enough for me to like have a decent following, you know, get people's respect. Maybe I'll network with people in the future who have you know, larger fan bases, and maybe I can like sort of expand my viewer base based off of that. But it's only time will tell, like I said. And this is a very close knit, very personal commentary, and I hope you guys appreciate this, because, you know, like I said, talking about gameplay all the time, it gets stale, it gets boring. I could tell you guys tips, and most of my commentaries I will be telling you guys tips and how to play games, not on the drifter level of like tips and tricks and all that stuff and actual stats for games, but enough to help you guys at least get better and all that stuff. But other than that, hope you guys all enjoyed the gameplay. That guy just took the L for me. It's great. You know, if you're out there, I couldn't read his name because it's really random, but, and also I don't have the graphics turned up well on my preview, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. Please leave a like and a comment for what you guys think about this sort of stuff. It's a lot more personal than I think you guys might be used to, but regardless, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. Thanks all for watching, guys. Take it easy. Peace.